Once again, it's on. Salute to all my real ones. Salute to Derek, Poppy, Rollon, and Strictly Boxing. Salute to all the homies back home that I fool with. Today we gonna talk some boxing. Some real boxing. We gonna talk some boxing. I'm gonna start out with Tank. Tank went on record stating that Floyd Mayweather, quote, verbatim, this is what my boy said. He said, Floyd Mayweather didn't make me. Al Haymon made me. That's what Floyd said. That's what Tank said out of his own mouth. When they called Tank and told him, you have just been advanced to the WBA world champion, Tank said, I don't want that shit. In other words, I want to get mine from the dirt. Facts. This from Tank mouth. Tank said, first of all, Floyd had him fighting tough opponents from day one. Tank said he was like 2-on-1 fighting motherfuckers 13-2 with 7-8 knockouts. This is all facts, man. I'm not the type that go on YouTube, man, and listen to cats I don't even know for a couple of minutes and then come back on here and put the shit out there. I've been behind the scenes of this YouTube shit for 5 years or better. I want to say this. Tank said after his first title, when he won the title, Al Haymon called him and said, from here on out, I have your career. And Leonard Ellaby will manage you. That was the hookup. Now, he just said this shit via Twitter 2 days ago. Tank. He said Floyd was too busy doing him, which was, which was true. That's why Richard Hitchison left and Carmel, he'll wake up and get out of there too. But anyway, Al Haymon come from the background of he was a concert promoter. He promoted concerts on the West Coast. That was his thing. He did that all through the late 60s, 70s, the 80s when the music was booming. He just wasn't soul R&B. He was promoting big rock shows, big R&B shows, So he always had money. Now, this is the thing. He went into boxing with one fighter. He managed the boy from California. He got killed. He knocked out Shane Mosley twice. Real fans know who I'm talking about. Boxing fans know who I'm talking about. His name escapes me. But that was Al Haymon, first fighter on his roster. Then he seen how lucrative the business was. And he started promoting fighters. That's what he did. He started promoting. He became a promoter and kind of like a mentor. And before you know it, he took over the sport of boxing. And De La Hoya sued him, lost. Um, Bob Arum, once he seen that, he jumped on the bandwagon. He was smart. He started working with Al Haymon, and they work together today. But that's who guided Mayweather's career um, till today. And let me tell y'all something, man. Al Haymon is loved so much by his fighters. If you notice, all his people always shout him out. They always shout him out. Al Haymon. They always. And this is true. Santa Cruz, the one Tank knocked out, named his son after Al Haymon. Come on, man. This is how much Al Haymon is loved by. Al Haymon he came into the sport of boxing and literally let fighters eat, man. A lot of fighters became rich off of Al Haymon. And that was cool. He had, at one time, he had every weight class except heavyweight and light heavy. And no, I'm sorry, he had heavyweight. He did have heavyweight. He had, y'all know who I'm talking about. One hit a quitter. Yeah. Deontay. He had him. Wilder. He had him. If someone were to say they seen Al Haymon, majority of the people, they lying. Al Haymon don't do interviews. He don't, you don't see him. Most people do business with Al Haymon is over the phone. I can say that if you seen Al Haymon, you seen him one time. And that was after Floyd beat Pacquiao. He was when the cameras went in the back to the dressing room, Al Haymon was back there already. Yeah. That's the only time most regular people seen him. Most lighter weights, I'm gonna say 135, 140, 147. Top rank have a lot of them, but Al Haymon have just as many, if not more. And De La Hoya pulling up in the back somewhere because the zone killing him, and he's down with the zone. The zone is all his fighters is promoted by the zone. Something Bernard Hopkins said the other day. for the sweet science of boxing. And when he said it, and it was so deep to me. It made me think because it was so true and it made so much sense. The man said, boxing will call your bluff. I said, wow, that was deep. He said, because boxing has called so many people bluffs recently. I was like, wow, that's true. That's really true. And the thing is that, like, Teofimo Lopez, he was setting up the fight Ryan Garcia at 140. Ryan Garcia is fighting Gervonta this month. I'm almost positive sometime this month. Ryan had the nerve, the audacity to say that him and Tank fight did what it did because of him. He forgot he was a YouTuber. But anyway, Teofimo Lopez walked away from the deal. Ryan was taking the tune up and he was fighting Teofimo. That's behind the scenes. That's how it was supposed to go. Teofimo backed out a couple days ago. Over what? Money. I just don't understand it, man. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And if anyone didn't know that Devin Haney was going to relinquish the belt, they don't know shit about boxing. Nothing. It's going around that Devin Haney ducking Tank, or he stuff like that. But Devin Haney a big boy. Do I think he doing PEDs? Fuck no. Hell no. He's growing now. He's becoming a man now. And not just that, Devin Haney don't have to deal with PEDs. His father won't let him be a sucker like that. But I'm not a Haney fan, but one thing I can say is they got this from the dirt, man. As far as boxing, that man boxed his way to where he's at today. And the reason why his body looking so muscle, because he's a gym rat. First of all, the man is a gym rat. And second of all, he's growing. The man is only 24, 25 years old. Still a kid. He pillow fisted. He hasn't had a knockout since he was 20. He's just a big kid. And before you know it, he's going to be up to 147. All that PED stuff, man, the man not going to be, the man is not doing no type of substance, man. He don't need to. You don't need to. That's old media. That's old media stuff. You know, kicking the brothers. That's all that is, man. People got to stop running with what they hear on YouTube and do their own research, man. That's what you have to do. You have to research stuff and 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 and, and then bring it to your channel. Um, Bud, nah. Did he work with Snack? Yeah. But Bud is just naturally strong. He's naturally strong. I just can't picture them guys doing PEDs, man. I just can't picture it. Canelo got caught. That's a fact. The retarded heavyweight got caught. Uh, Tyson, and a couple of more. In fact, Canelo whole team at one time, uh, damn near got caught with PEDs. Something like 3 out they gym. I think Brian Garcia was the only one that didn't have that on his back at one time. But that's the truth though, man. Devin Haney, Regis Prograis, that fight coming up next weekend, that's gonna be a good fight. I can't call it. I'm a huge fan of Regis. I always liked Regis. I've been following Regis for a long time. Um, Regis can't box that good. He's not a good boxer, but he's super strong with both hands. And that's what gives Devin that edge. Because Devin will box your head off. I think Devin has the best jab in boxing right now. Arguably the best jab in boxing right now. He beat Kambosos with a jab the first fight. Can't forget that. We just got to catch him. That's the thing. What Regis walk him down and catch him? I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to me. Um, I give my predictions later. Who I'm uh, who I'm gonna pick, but I do believe that Devin Haney has a good chance of winning. But I tell you too, um, Devin is a little chinny. That's a fact. I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. Devin Haney don't have the strongest chin. He don't have a chin like Tank. He don't. He just don't. Mario Barrios, to me, was pounding Tank for 9 whole rounds, and he couldn't budge him. He didn't budge Tank. That's what I'm saying. when people say Tank and and Devin, people say Tank and Shakur. Shakur the homie. You know I love him. But Tank will make you engage. Tank has more experience than De Los Santos. Tank will make you engage. Tank will make you think one way and know that's how you thinking. And before you know it, you trap. That's his thing. He set traps. Great footwork. Great eye contact. He don't throw a lot of punches, but uh he's something like the third most accurate puncher in boxing right now. That means most of the shit he throw lands. Now remember, Tank knocked Mario Barrios out with a body shot. He ended Garcia with a body shot. He ended Rolly with a headshot. So everybody talk about Shakur defense, defense. What's up with his offense? What's up with this running stuff, man? I don't know. I ain't off Shakur right now. You know, like he made the team look crazy running from that boy like that. But um I'm looking at 2024 to be an exciting year for the sport of boxing. You got you got a lot of interesting things coming up. Um, Tank about to announce a big fight um, that's coming up. Uh, um, what's his name? What they call him? Prime time. Prime time. The one who put he the one who put Garcia on the mat. Cause he beat Primetime ass on Showtime. That's what put the boy on the mat. That's what nobody knew who Garcia was. No one knew who Garcia was until he beat up Primetime. Everybody thought Primetime was gonna beat that boy. Because Primetime talk a good game. But it's a known fact that Primetime, he a punching bag in the gym, you know. Uh, yeah, he remind me of Sweet Pea with his movement and his style. He's a very slick boxer, but he let he let uh, Garcia take everything away from him, everything. And I don't like someone that quits in the ring. To me, he quit. Like he just quit. He quit. And I'm gonna tell you, like I keep saying, the prospects that's coming up, man, it's gonna be Very exciting, especially at 140. Especially at 140. Uh, Tejas, uh, 20 and 0, 20 and 1, 19 knockouts. Fought that boy 17 and 0, 17 knockouts. That boy quit on the stool. You got him at 140. Man, you got some tough guys at 140, man. You have Neveraji at 140. You got uh, Antoine Russell at 140. Devin Haney at 140. Regis Progress at 140. Um, have some tough guys at 140, man. Then when you come back down to 135, you have some tough fighters down there at 135. You got Shakur, Tank, uh, a bunch of Mexicans down there. Uh, you know, you got some real good fighters. And I'm gonna tell you, uh, Fernando Vargas, one of his sons is at 154 and one is at 135. And both of them, man, they on the rise, man. They on the rise. They really on the rise, man. Them boys hit hard and they could fight. Straight up. And Bud be working with them. You know. So Bud said, I'm not looking to um I'm not looking to break Floyd record. I'm not looking for that. He said, honestly, if I didn't get the Spence fight, I would have retired. And that's just the honest truth. That's what he said. Out of his own mouth. Go fact check it. That's what he said. Yeah. But Tank next fight is gonna be one of them fights to where as though uh people gonna see. You know, I think Tank haven't been fighting cab drivers or tomato cans or nothing like that. You know, I think his competition been decent, been good, you know. But this next fighter who he's fighting is really gonna challenge him. Knowing Tank might knock him out. Uh, um you have Richard Hitchison, he about to fight. You got him coming up. Richard Hitchison. Um, I want to see Charlo fight uh, that boy. Um, his name escapes me right now, but Charlo was supposed to fight him. His name escaped me. The white boy from Australia. Uh, his name was just at the tip of my tongue. His father Floyd. Um, I can't believe his name escapes me right now. That's what I want to see. I want to see Charlo have another tune up and, you know, I think, to me personally, Charlo looked so good to me. I just think he, to be off almost 3 years. Zoo, uh, Costa Zoo's son. Um, what's Costa Zoo's son name? Chris Zoo, something like that. But that's who I want to see Charlo fight. Um, they were supposed to fight. Um, just to shut him up, man. Just to shut him up because he really think he's like doing something, and he was talking mad shit to Charlo. I want Charlo to have one more tune up and 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 knock him out, man. I really wouldn't mind seeing that. Yeah, but I'm going to end this, man. But I just want to repeat what B Hop said again. B Hop said, "Boxing will call your bluff." Woo! Boxing will call your bluff. That was deep. It was real, and and it will. Um, Salute to all my homies. Salute to all my bros from back home. You know, I want to shout my man out, Malik. Um, we talk boxing. He real, he real boxing knowledgeable. Dao, real boxing knowledgeable. Uh, my big homie Hassan Lane. Salute to all my big bros, man. Salute to all y'all. Salute to the homies. Salute to the real ones. And y'all know my shit. You know how I end it. You know how I go. Jersey.